Okay, give it a couple minutes. Oh, let me take this coffee out of here so I have some space. Alrighty. Hey, Judy. Hi, Linda. How y'all doing this morning? Lights. I never see them. I have them here and I never use them. How y'all doing? Let's see. Lucette, Rhonda, Icy. Hi, Tori. Hope y'all are all doing well, Rhonda. Hi, Mark. How you doing? Oh, you're welcome. I hope it cheered you up just a little, Mark. I'm sorry you haven't been well. I hope you're on the mend. Hope you're on the mend, Mark. Tracy, Pamela. Let's see who else I might be missing. Good morning, everybody. Happy marvelous Monday, as Julie says. Hi, Debbie. How you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Tracy, Afro Sensible Sister, wave. Well, it's not really a class. Y'all know I don't really have classes. I just have some inspiration. I'm not even really sure what I'm going to do today. I don't know if I want to work in the Alice book. I have some of my cut down collage magazine books. So y'all let me know what you'd like to see. Missy, Tina, good morning, Tina. Let's see. Contact account analysis made my day. I need to go. Okay. All right, Mark. Well, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. You stay well. Hi, Jill, Terry, Sylvie. Hi, Janet. How you doing? Are you back to normal after your week of family? Are you rested up? You gonna stream today? Hi, Scrap Girl, Shelly, Tracy. Let's see, who else am I missing? So, I think I've got everybody so far. Thanks everybody for popping in. I did finish up my little lime green cards for giveaways. They're not anything fancy, but I did do some lime cards for May. I don't know what color we're going to pick for June. Let me get my book out. Maybe y'all can help me pick next month's color. So I'm going to pick that. Let's see. I'm going to stream and I'm going to figure out something to do. Okay. And Tina's saying good morning to everybody she possibly can grab. Hi, Missy, Kilburn, sorry. Who else? I said hi to Judy. It's always good to see you, Tori. I'm glad you're good. You're doing well, or you're here. I hope you're on the mend. Hi, Maseki. So yeah, I got my lemon water today. I already drank coffee, so by the time stream comes around, I've moved on to either cranberry juice or lemon water. Let's see, Erica. It's just good to have you back. Hi, Molly. Hi, CNP. Hope y'all are all doing well. Cat and Pace has been doing all those little bunnies. They're so cute. She's going to do I think she's going to do the whole bunny world. Let me show you. Let's see here. She has got tons of them. Let me just scroll through them while I'm checking chat. So she's been coloring all these little bunnies. They're so cute. adorable? They're so adorable. Oh, I missed one. It was like that one. I missed that one. So let's just go to her. Oh, that went to my thing there. So I did post pictures of my garden. And there's all my helpers this week. Trying to add a helper a week. Hubster goes, "You got enough helpers?" I went, "I don't know. I might have to go to the Dollar Tree. I might have to go pick me up a couple more helpers over at the Dollar Tree or Amazon." So there's my garden going into week 7. Let's see, Terry Lynn, Julie Topaz, good morning. Happy Marvelous Monday, Julie. Let's see. Oh, did I accident? Oh, I hope I didn't accident. No, I didn't want to hide you. Did I accidentally hide you? Show. There we go. Sorry, Julie. I think I clicked hide you. I unhid you. It's easy when the chat moves so fast. I know the garden's coming along. I know, Tina. It's getting it. Oh, I water it every day, and go out and check on it and water it. It's doing good. Hi, Becky Kalura. Hi, Lena. Lurking and working. Who else? Let's see. And then the only other thing I did was my Catterday on Saturday. There's Oliver. Got Oliver there on Saturday. Oh my goodness. Scrolling. Let's see. And Julie's just saying hi to more people. I like to try to say good morning to everybody. You're gonna have to do more. Julie is one of the first people I ever met way back on Ustream. Her, I Carry Love. Well, I think I Carry Love's. Well, the first person I think I met was Jonathan, Blade, and then Julie, and there was a couple of people back. Was about 12 years ago on Ustream. They were the first ones that I met, and I saw Jonathan streaming, and I think, oh, I can do that. I think it was Jonathan. It could have been Carrie. Anyway, and I said, I'm going to try that. So I got me a cheap little Logitech camera and just plugged it in and started making artist trading cards. That was my first streams were artist trading cards. Hi, Rachel. How you doing? Let's see. Yeah, it was Blade. Okay, yeah. And I still follow him on Facebook, he and his family. And yeah, so anyway, so that's all I have as far as pictures, I think. Oh, no, I do have one more thing. Denise turned Samantha, and I read some things about, what do you call it? Privacy issues with this app, this cartooning app where you change your face into it's like a painting or something. And but I did read some things about it, and I went, I'm not I'm not doing it. But she turned Samantha into this painting from a photo. And her photo, let me see if I can find the actual photo. The photo's just as good, but I think it's prettier. But let me see if I can find Samantha's photo. Where'd she put the photo? Hang on. Let me look. Where is she? Where's that picture of Samantha? I know I saved it somewhere. I'm going to have to go look in Denise's. Oh, here it is. So here's the photo of Samantha. So there's the photo. And then she turned it into this thing. Turns it into looking like a painting. And then she did the same thing for Cameron. So there's Cameron's. one. So yeah, they look cool, but yeah, I know. But so I didn't download it. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Shelly, Barb, Chicken Pot Pie Society. So I think that's all the pictures I have to show. And yeah, I know, right, Tina? That's what I say too. And then let's see, what else do I have? I got a couple. I think I got some happy mail here. Hang on. I got this from Kenny, which I haven't seen Kenny here in a forever. I see her online around. I think she's mostly at color book streams, coloring streams. But she sent me a new, and I wanted to show Janet. I wanted to show it to y'all before I used it. She sent me a new what do you call it? Electric, a new electric eraser. And of course, here come the cats. So you can even plug it in to charge up on your computer. So I haven't checked to see what kind of battery or what, but then it's got the two different kinds of erasers. And there's the little clamp thing that you put in the tip to hold the different ones. And then I guess this is a little cleaning tool. I've never seen one of those before. And the instructions. So thank you, Kenny, for my new electric eraser for when I'm doing my pan pastels. That's when I usually use these, is when I'm doing my pan pastels. So I'll have to get that working before we do pan pastels again. Thank you, Kenny. That was such a surprise. It was so sweet. It was so sweet of you. I'm the only adult I know that has you. Damn it. Oh my goodness. So let's see. So I did finish the lime green. I'm going to give some away. Got my little envelopes ready. And so y'all know that every month I do a new color. And let's see, where's the lime one? That's dark green. Where's the lime one? Did I not do anything? I know I did something lime. Here it is. So here's my lime green, which I don't really like these double pages, but I was kind of frustrated trying to do a lime page. So it's just kind of like, it's almost just like a glue book page. It's really not anything to it. Unlike some of my other pages that and I haven't written anything about lime over here, but I love my other pages. And then there's, excuse me, let me get a sip of my lemon water. Rachel. Little ASMR. Hi, Carla. So here's the card I did for the yellow, and then there's the card I did for orange. There's the orange page. And of course, I keep one and I give all the rest away. There's the red page and the red card. And there's the purple card with the purple page. I really like the purple page. Maybe I can find some little bit of lime green fabric to put on there. I don't know. They're kind of plain. They're just kind of plain. There's the pink one. There's the pink page. And then the olive green. And the olive green card. And there's the lime green, and then I got the lime green cards, which I need to put one on here. And then I got the blue page and the blue card. So I need to put a lime card on here. So let me show you the cards. They're okay. They're cute, but they're just kind of plain. I use the Tim Holtz. Well, this is the paper, and then on some of them I use the Tim Holtz. Well, I use the Tim Holtz stamps. So this is what they look like. each one's just a little different, a little bit different sticker and a little different placements, you know. So they're similar, just a little different. I did like a specimen, the specimen collect stamp. And I painted moons and punched those out. Who did anybody watch the eclipse, the moon eclipse? It was too late for me. I was staying up to midnight. So I'll find it on the internet. I haven't looked it up yet. Hi, B. So let's see. This one's, I guess I'll roll with this one. It's kind of my least favorite. It's a little crooked. And so I think I'll just go with this one. So I'll go ahead and tape this one in. And I'll just put a couple pieces of double-sided tape so I can pick it up if I want to and look at it. But I'm just going to stick it in here. So I don't know what's the next color that I want to do. Do I want to do, maybe we should do, I haven't done teal yet, or aqua, you know. I guess we'll do that for June. I guess we'll do this. We'll do like a aqua. Then there's a dark, this is more teal. So we can do a light blue. Which one do y'all like? The light blue, the light aqua, or the teal? Which one? Yeah, I got a brown in there too. I haven't got to that. But June, let's wait. Let's do October and let's do brown in either September, October, November. You know, let's do brown in the fall. So, you know, maybe we'll do, what do y'all think? Light blue or the darker teal? Which one do y'all like better? We can do either one of those. The dark teal, I'm calling this teal and aqua. Let me write that down in pencil. I don't have a pencil here. Where's my pencils? I had all my pencils in my notebook. Here we go. In my sketchbooks, rather. Okay, so we're going to call this one aqua. And we'll call this one teal. Okay, so we got more teals than aqua. We only got one aqua. I guess we're going to go with teal. Yeah, that's aqua. That's, oh, we already did light. No, we just did blue. We just did blue. So we might do a dark blue, a navy, depending on how, much, when I run out of colors. So I'm doing one a month, although at the beginning of the year I did like 3. So we're really ahead. So if I decide to miss a month, let's see how many colors we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've already done 9 months worth. You want puce? Is that gray? Is puce gray? Or is that taupe? Rachel. All right, so I guess we're going to go with teal. It looks like teal one for June. All right, so let me put a Post-it note here for June. It's either puce is isn't it either gray or taupe or something like that? I forget. All right, so that'll be our June color. So yeah, so I've been trying to work in this one, at least once a month. It's a purple brown. Purple brown, that's aubergine, right? Eggplant. Purple brown, isn't that like eggplant? Aubergine. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to do the giveaway yet. I'll wait till more people come in, but I'm going to give away, I already put one in the book, so I think I have 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 left. So I'll probably do 3 international and 5 US, because we have more people in the US. So I'll probably do 5 5 US and 3 international. And then I put them in the envelopes and I put some little stickers and some other things, little extra little ephemera in there. Okay, Tina. Tina looked it up on Wikipedia. Puce is a dark red or purple brown, brownish purple. Okay. Rachel's been justified. So we'll do that little giveaway here in a little bit. Then, yes, excuse me, Malibu. Oh, let me show you. I did finish up a couple of the 2 Alice pages no, you can't go over there. Don't even try. I did finish up the 2 Alice pages that we worked on last week. So in my Alice book, so I worked in I added some red. Sorry, guys. Got to get my voice going here. That's what happens when you sleep with the fan in your face. I say that all the time. Every time I sleep with a fan in my face. And I don't have my voice in the morning. So, don't you like, I don't know what, I don't know what you're asking, Tori. Let's see. Okay. So here are my Alice pages. I painted over the quote because I didn't like the way it looked without my PN. Somebody, it was a Rachel. Somebody goes, "Oh, I thought that was just her Southern way of saying pin." No, pin and PN. Okay, so I have not found it yet. I did not get a chance to look for it over the weekend, but it is a pin put out by Micron. Okay, so this is what Micron pins look like, right? They look like this. This one's a brush one. Well, they have one that's called PN, and it means plastic nib. PN, and I could not find my PN pin. So I'll have to dig around for them. I have a few of them. They're just bundled up somewhere here, but I don't know where they are at the moment. They're probably in my take around the house. This is my take around the house pin, pin holder, whatever. So anyway, I painted over that because I didn't like it. I'm going to re-put the quote when I find my P in. So anyway, I added some more stuff. I added the doily. I added some red butterflies and moths to it to brighten it up because it was too dull. It was just too plain. And the same thing for the second page that we did. Here's the second page. I added teal. So could use one more right here, actually. It could use one more butterfly down there. Or something tealy. Something tealy. Matches your slippers. Yes, sister. We have the kid. We have Malibu. I know. They're just so, she especially likes to be, I think she thinks I'm talking to her is what it is. When I'm talking to you guys, I think she thinks I'm talking to her. So she needs to be right next to me since I'm talking to her. Hi, Melly. Let's see. So anyway, so those are those two. And then I picked the 6 cards that had, double-sided like that. And I'll put the one with the T on the other side. So there's 6 of these that I'll do like this, right? I think there's, 6. And so eventually I'll get to those. But so far, this, and this is all I got done in my Alice book so far. I did put a couple of things in here. We tell these things about an experiment out of that little kids science book, what we find out. I just thought that was cute. Find the things, look around. I cut those out of that little book. many parts. I just like, it just worked, right? It just worked. So yeah, there's my Alice book. This is what the actual cover looked like. And then I put this there because it looks like she's like floating that between her hands right there. So I liked it. So anyway, that's as far as I got on the Alice book. Then y'all don't let me forget now to do the giveaways. And also, we might have more time today to do our 1001 creativity readings because I don't have a lot planned today. So I'm just going to show you what I got. If y'all have, something you want to see done or whatever. Hi, Pacola. Did I miss saying hi to you or just come in? Hi, Angie. Who else? I'm sure I'm missing some people coming in. Yes, Rachel. Let's see. Shelly. I'm probably missing people coming in. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. Hi, Teresa Duffy. And or anything like that. It's just that chat does move fast. So these are the ones that I brought out to maybe work in today. Y'all know I cut down. Let me get a magazine and show you how I cut them down. Let's get one of these here. So, first off, what I did is I cut it down in half, pretty much half. I think it's half. Yeah. I cut it down in half. If y'all want to see me cut another one down, I can. And then after I cut this off, cut half off, that makes all these pages loose. They're not attached, they're not attached to spine. So when I cut this in half, all this half is loose. And those are the pages that I use to add extra stuff to the cut down ones. Then after this is gone, then I cut this into thirds like this. 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 little journals like this, little magazine journals. And then you have the half to use for, ephemera. Let's see, Shorty. Oh, thank you, Tori. I was up when you showed the Summers as Meg's destroyed. Well, these are from the art journals, and then, so if you all want, this is the newest one, so I probably won't cut this one down, but I have the last month's. I think I could cut down last month's. Hi, Darlene. Or I could cut down a Daphne's Diary one, do the same thing, cut it in half, and then make some little ones. I did send all those out. I don't know let's see. I know for one that I sent to, I think got it, but I sent out, I think 3 of them, and I don't know if I heard back from anybody. I hope everybody got them, because how I mailed them out was I flattened them out like this and put them in an envelope. Now this one's already been worked in, so it's extra thick, right? So they're not that thick when I mailed them out. So hope everybody got them. But so we could do some more. I could give away some more of those if I cut them down. So anyway, then what I did is I took a couple other art journaling magazines after I finished reading them, and I cut them down into Midori. I don't know if this is Midori Traveler. I don't know. Travelers is usually the skinnier one. All right, let's get on down now, baby. Come on. Anyway, I cut these down. Yes, please. What, Scrap Girl? I don't know which. Okay, Becky got hers. That's who I thought. Yeah, I saw Becky got hers, I think. And I don't know about, I think Peggy. No, not Peggy. Well, anyway, I forget who I send stuff to because I send out so much stuff. And then it takes, a couple of weeks before you get it. And I don't remember who got what when. So hopefully y'all get your stuff. If you don't, you have to tell me because I have no way of knowing. Okay. Hi, Deb. Let's see. So yes, please. What, Scrap Girl? I don't know which thing you wanted me to do. So I cut these down. I put 2 of them in a Traveler's here. And this Traveler, well, I'll go ahead and take it out to show you. So this one only has one band. So if you get one of your journal covers that only has 1 band, I have some of them have 4 or 5 bands. But if you get one that only has 1, what you do is how to add more to it is you put a band through an extra band, or you can buy elastic, and then you just hook these two together. Okay, so you hook two together with your extra band. See that? And then all you do is you slip that under the one band like that. And now that's connected. Now it's connected, see? So that's how you add, hi Beth. That's how you add multiple journal inserts. Yeah. That's how you add multiple journal inserts to a one band. And see, I could do the same thing with, I could take two more of these and do the same thing as I just did. Because look, the band is still in the middle. I could add another two or two more. I could add 6 of these with one band. One band is all you need. And you could put 6 in here, or however many it gets until it's so thick you can't put any more in there, right? Did y'all understand that? Oh, cut down 40. Okay. All right, we'll see. And I could cut down a Somerset, or I could do a Daphne's Diary. I haven't cut one of these down. All I've done with my Daphne's Diary is taken out the extra stuff, the punch outs and the stickers and all that. Maybe we could cut one of these down. This one's from February, so maybe we could do that. So yeah, so you can add multiple inserts in your journal, in your travelers. I call them, anyone that has a band, and I call them all travelers. And I know they're not, Travelers is a brand name, but you could call them Midori. I just call them all travelers, even though they're not technically all travelers, right? Cut down Daphne's Diary. Okay. So anyway, I started working in a few of these. So what I did is, after I cut these down, I had a little less than when I cut this one, because these are smaller, and the bottom and the sides. And I used the bottom and the sides to add extra stuff. And then I just started painting in them. So here's one where I added some extra stuff that I cut from other pages. So I added stuff from other pages in here, and then I did the painting. So we can do a couple of pages out of this if you want, and then we'll cut down a Daphne's or two and do that giveaway. Maybe that'll be fun, just to work, lightly work something in these books, because this is kind of fun, right? And so here's what they look like before you paint them. They're just like this, right? So I added that, I added this, and I've glued other things down from the excess, from the cutoffs. I just moved them around and glued them in, right? But I haven't painted anything else in these. So we could do some painting in these, like this. The skinny size tee, and I use that same idea to add more. Yeah, exactly, Carly. You just add bands. The more bands you add, then you can add a lot of TNs to your one TN. All right, so we'll do that. We'll cut these down, and then maybe I'll work in I added this on there. I added a little word thing. Oh, hi, Christopher. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if y'all don't know, hang on. Let me go run and get my iPad, and I'll show y'all Christopher. Let me bring up YouTube on my iPad. Let me find Christopher. Christopher, let me see, is that your name? I can't remember the exact name of your channel. I'm just going to put in your name. There it is. Okay, so Christopher has a, Christopher, there he is right there. Christopher Fernandez Art. He and some of his fellow artists have a show, and so you can go over here and look at it. And in the description, let me make this big. Well, wait for the ads. Hang on. Let me get past the ads. It's only like a minute or so. So y'all go over there and watch it. Christopher Fernandez Art. And I'll keep the volume off. Come on, don't be so slow. Hang on, guys. I don't know why it wants to be slow. I don't know why. No idea. The ad came up fine. You might just have to go over there and look at it. Oh, here we go. Okay. I got the volume off. He has some music playing, and I don't want to play the music. So go over there and check out Christopher's art exhibition with some of his fellow artists. And it's freezing up again, guys. Y'all just have to go over there and watch it. I don't know why it's freezing up. So there, Pacola put a link. Thank you, Pacola. Thank you, Pacola. So yeah, go look at his art exhibition. Thank you, guys, and thank you, Christopher, for the super chat. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Colleen. So we're going to cut some magazines up today, I think, because that's what people voted for. And we're going to give away some of our art cards. And what else? I showed my journals. All right. So anyway, yeah, we can work in a couple pages like this. Yeah, here, let me click on there. There it is. There's where he'll be. I don't think we're going to be there, Christopher, but we're happy to talk about it to anybody that is in the Philippines. So that's where he'll be. Okay. Hello, Art Sensation. Who else am I missing? Laura. Hi, Laura. Yeah, I know. I hope it goes well for him and his. Y'all go over to his channel and at least leave a thumbs up and like his channel if y'all don't follow Christopher. He does music and art on his channel. Okay, so this is what I made out of this page with some extra words and things like. I just been using this vintage. Oh wait, hang on, guys. They weren't supposed to be here till after 1. I have some mulch being delivered. I think this is at my house. Yeah, I got mulch being delivered. So hang on, let me go take care of this guy. Let me do a BRB. And we'll talk. Then we'll come back and do some giveaways and stuff. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay. Mulch delivered. So I'm back. All right. So was everybody behaving while I was gone? Oh, yeah. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome, Christopher. I hope you come to America and have an art show here someday. Laura, I wasn't gone that long. So the words that I've been using, I got to catch my breath up now. The words I've been using have been out of this old science book that I bought at one of Keisha's auctions. So I just been using up some of this. This is out of a 1959 kids science book. But they have awesome, good size text, and you can just pick cool things out of it. So yeah. Look at all the colors, like right there. Let me just make sure there's nothing on the back. Okay, so like that. That's a good one. Don't anybody email me. These books go into the landfill if you don't do something with them. Okay, so let's just trim that down. Okay, so what I've been doing is then I've just been kind of adding a little bit of distress ink to them so they're just not pure white on the page, although some of the pages it would be okay because I left a lot of white on the pages, but oh wait, that's not what I was I wanted. It's the back side. Look at all the colors. Okay, so there we go. So let's just go ahead and put that on here. So I will use a little bit of tacky glue because there's a lot of paint on there, and it might not stick with just a glue stick. So we'll put a little tacky glue. Look at all the colors, and then let me see here. Let me get a colors. This is what I was using to distress it a little bit. Yeah, no emails. Hi Flo, how you doing? And so this one is what is this color? I can't see it, and it's half covered up with ink. What is it? Something crunch. I can't see it because it's been rubbed off. But anyway, it's a light tan color, and I've just been kind of just kind of going over it a little bit just to knock it back from pure white, you know. So like that. Or you can take your pen and you can take find some here. I'm having trouble finding my pens lately. I don't know why that would be. I know I have a ballpoint pen here somewhere. Ballpoint pens are good because they'll go over the top of paint. This is all paint on the background. But, you know, you can just kind of, you know, put a little border around it if you want. Ballpoint pens will go over anything. Hey, Hut. Hut's getting ready to do his Kickstarter for his new comic book shortly. We'll have to post that as soon as he does. And y'all go over to Comic Book Hut and support Comic Book Hut too. And we'll promote his new comic book when he puts it on Kickstarter. I think it's going to be on Kickstarter. Or is it Indiegogo? Which one is it going to be, Hut? Do you know yet? All right, so there we go. No. So I thought that was kind of fun. So it's really easy to do as well. Anybody can do this. Look, it's just magazine pages where the excess has been moved and glued on to different places. And the same thing with the little one here. Hi, Carmen. Good morning. Oh, I'm glad you're better. Glad you're better. Welcome back. Well, I don't think you were gone, but I'm glad you're better. June 2nd. Okay, let me click on that. So we'll be watching for it, and I will. I'll let everybody know when it goes live. So, if y'all are interested in any kind of comics, and he's got one with like a nice moral to the story, and so it should be good. I will be backing it. So I'll probably buy a couple of them so that I can have a couple on hand. Hi, Patricia. So anyway, look, see how I painted the background? This one's got a little bit more painted in it, not too much more. And it's, you know, not that far into it, but I just show you what a little bit I've done with some of these backgrounds and some of the pieces out of the kids' science book. So I've got a little bit of backgrounds painted here, but I haven't really done much else other than paint some backgrounds. Just to give y'all an idea, this one I drew a branch here. So this is what it looks like before you do anything to it. See? So little magazine journals, regardless of the size. I've done the full size. I've done full size magazines where I've glued 4 together and made a big thick one. I've shown, I won't go get one right now. It's on the shelf, but you can do any size of magazine journals. So this is just my current one. Oh no, we've done many different sizes. And then here's some without any paint. This is what they look like before you paint them. So we can work in both. There's one's, that one's got paint on it. Just an initial layer. You can keep adding more colors, more layers. So there we go. So yeah. But when you work in any of these books that have a flat spine, you want to work some in the back, some in the front, some in the middle. You can already see this one's starting to flare just a little. You want to make sure you work back to front. Otherwise, it will be very, hi, Fernando. It will be very, oh, here come the cats. I have to get down, baby. I am so sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and before we start painting, we will, where's that little brush? What'd I do with it? There it is. We'll cut down a couple of the Daphne's Diaries. How about that? All right, so let's, and I have taken out some of the stuff. I took out some of the, the thicker papers and some of the stickers and the things that you can pull out. Although some of the recipes are a little shorter, but I'm going to cut it down like that and then make 3 little ones like we did on the other. Okay, so let me get my cutting mat here. Baby, you can't come up here. Not when I'm cutting. No. If I lock her out, though, she has claws at the door. So I'll just have to keep shoving her down on the floor. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just cut them in half. Maybe a little less. I'm not sure. Maybe just a little longer like this. Let's see. Maybe just a little bit bigger. Maybe just a little bit bigger than, no. Let's get down, and just have them be a little longer. I think maybe about there. There, she went up in the window. We're good now. Hi, Leona. All right, so if we do that, so let me measure here. Let's measure how big we want these. Let's do right at 5.5. Well, it's a little less than 5.5. How about if we do 5? Let's just go with 5. We'll go with 5. These right here are like 4. So we're going to do this one 5. Okay. Yes, I got out the ruler, Janet, because I'm going to cut. So I have to have the ruler to cut. All right, so there's a 5-inch. Let's do another one. All right. Okay. So I would recommend, if you can, take it to Staples or a print, someplace that will cut these for you if you can. It'll cost you $1, $2, something like that. If you're not proficient with cutting, and only cut with the metal ruler. Do not cut with a plastic ruler. use a metal ruler. It's got cork on the back. It'll be a little bit more stable, and you put a lot of pressure on it. I also use a box cutter, not a what do you call it, an X-Acto knife. I just think this has more control, and also you can cut deeper with one of these. But this is, not for children, and it's not for adults if you're not used to cutting. Just saying. All right, so I'm going to put this at an angle at the longest point there so I can have the most cutting mat area. So I'm going to cut this off. Now, like I said, this stuff that I'm cutting off will be used as pieces to glue into the smaller bits. If you have any questions, put it in caps, but I will be looking down. I will be paying attention. So, okay. All right, so I'm going to hold it tight here. Let me move this up. Hold it down. Let me get it a little closer to me, so it's going to be a little off camera, but I got to have and I'm going to put pressure on the blade here, and you have to be real careful. Take your time. Don't just dig into it. Teach your voice. Don't just dig into it. Just take your time and do a lot of easy cuts, okay? Easy cuts. And then just keep moving the excess away. This part's pretty easy to cut. It's when you start cutting through the spine, that's a little harder to do. But this is real easy. Just take your time. Just keep, lots of slow cuts. A lot of pressure on the ruler. Okay, so we cut that one down. And again, all this we'll be using when we cut down these other ones. All right, so let's go ahead and just do the other one as well. Okay. I wouldn't do that, Tina. You're funny. All right, I gotta get a little closer to me so I can put the pressure on the ruler here. Okay, again, just take your time. Whoops, I gotta let it slip a little there. Once you get past the cover, there we go. I'm not putting a lot of hard pressure on the knife. I'm concentrating on holding the ruler tight and just doing a lot of easy cuts on the paper. Okay. So now I got another stack. We've got all this to play with. And you can use other things too. Use your sticker books, your stickers and your sticker books. You can use your faux ephemera, your collage fodder. You can use a lot of stuff. Okay, sorry, baby, I won't let you up here. All right, so now what I want to do is let's go ahead and measure how big this is. It's 11.5. So what's 11.5 divided by 3? Does anybody know, or do I need to put it in here? Let me just put it in. 11.5 divided by 3. 3.8333. So 3.8. So let's see, can I round that up just a little? Maybe I'll just do 4 and 4 and whatever's left. That's what we're going to do. All right, so we're going to do 4. And one will just be a little smaller. Okay, so there's 4, 4, and then the last one will be 3 3/4. That's how we solve this. Okay, so we just have there. So let's do the same thing for this one. 4. Did I go from the edge of the ruler? Oh, I did. See, I got an extra 1/4 inch there. So that's okay. It doesn't matter. We're going to be giving them away. It doesn't matter what exact size you got. Okay, so 4, 4, and then that leaves 3 3, just a little under 3 3 3/4. Okay. Okay, it's not it, and size doesn't matter. All right, so now here's a trick with doing this part. You want to have the spine, teacher voice, you want to have the spine facing at the top. You want that to be the first cut. If you do it this way and go toward the spine, this is going to start getting all jacked up, okay? So you want to start with the spine. Let me see if my camera can go. So you want to do it from, start with the cut top spine, okay? What's Janet saying? I'm sure Janet's saying something about rulers and cutting and measuring. I know Janet. I know her. And trust me, she's been gone a week. The snark is going to be real. So just be warned. On her show, the snark will be real. Rachel. Okay, now, so this one's a little bit harder to do because you're having to dig through the spine. So it takes a little extra cutting, especially toward the end. Once you get all the paper cut, you're going to find that the spine's not cut through all the way because you're putting about the same amount of pressure on all of it. But the spine with the glue is going to take longer. So just keep going. You can, and you know, if you have to, you can flip it over and measure it that way too. I'll show you what I do when I get down that way. Because you can't push this out of the way now, right? You're having to, it's all going to stay right here till the end, till you're through the whole thing. I got to move this up though. It's touching my body and I'm messing it up that way. See, I think I'm already through this, but not through all this yet. So it's just going to have to do a few more cuts up here at the. Just take your time though, and you know, pay attention. Okay, let's see how far I got to go. Okay, I can pretty much bend that and cut the end up there. I think it's down to the end. There we go. Snap. Oh, let's cut that little bit off there. And a little bit off here. See, I just kind of messed that up at the very back. It's just a couple of little papers at the end. Okay. Again, if you want it like perfect, take it to a printer somewhere because it's not going to be absolutely perfect. Just saying. So if you want something perfect, it's not going to be this. All right. So now let's do this next one here. And again, just taking my time. Okay, so I'm already through all that. So now I've got to just do a few more cuts up here at the spine or the glue. This is why you want the spine at the top. got a couple of pages to get through right here at the end. There we go. And maybe trim a little excess paper off there. All right, that's good. There we go. See, isn't that cool? And then we have all this to use as ephemera to glue in these. All right, so we got those three. One's a little shorter than the other two. All right, so let's move that to the side. Let's cut this one down. Jen will be having a snarktacular stream. Let's don't put pressure on her. It's her first day back after her vacay. Whoops. All right, see, I went through the... I got to pay attention. So I'm already through all that. I'll just... I'm sure Angie, if she was still here, has got her eyes closed. She doesn't like knives and cutters. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, the back's just kind of coming off of this one. Okay. I think I actually took the backs off of these. I probably need to put something sturdy on the backs of these with some book tape. So I think I'll do that for you guys before I give them away. All right, there we go. Put an extra cover on the back and then put some book tape. That'll give it some more stability. All right, so there's that one. One more. All right. Hi, Devin. We're just cutting down some magazines for mini art journals. Mini magazine journals. Mini minis. The mini minis. Hang on, guys. Okay. I think I'm all the way through there. So let's just... Almost. Okay. All right. So now we have 6 little books. All right. And then again, these are the ones that I showed earlier if you weren't here, where I just cut down the art journaling to this size to fit in a traveler's notebook or whatever you want to call it, Midori, whatever size. The different sizes, different names. So here's like the first page that I did in this one. And then you add an extra loop. That way you can put your 2 books together like this. They're together like that. Then if you have a notebook cover that only has 1 loop, you can just use multiple books like this. Just hook 2 together, and there you go. It's attached. And you still have that middle rubber band to add 2 more, or 2 more, or however many can fit in your book. Okay? All right, so let me put this stuff away and check chat. I have to make room. All right, let's see. I missed anybody coming in? Angel Bear, good to see you. It's been a long time. Nichols. Who else am I missing? I said hi to Devin. I said hi to Flo. A little Snapdragon. Anybody else I missed coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. Okay, so We got a lot to do to give it. All right, so this one came out 3 different sizes for whatever reason. It's all good, whatever size you get, because it's all, just cut down, and then you just use some of the stuff like this. Oh, let me take that. No, it's not going to be big enough. I'll have to find something else to use for back covers on a couple. Oh, all of them really need a back cover. They all need back covers. Or maybe I'll just let y'all find your own back covers. I don't know. Let me see what I can find. If y'all want back covers, I'm going to have to dig for a minute. Let's see. Find some cardstock. Let's see. We got the Timmy, that paper. That's cardstock. What other cardstock? I mean, I've got tons of it. I just got to find it in between the, what do you call it? In between the papers. Okay, so maybe we'll just use some of this. I haven't used some of this and all this cardstock. Oh, but it's double-sided. Then you lose a side. Oh, let me see. Let me see what else we got. I know y'all probably don't care one way or another. Let's see here. What about? No, that's stickers. No. I'm making it too much work on myself, and I don't need to do that. Let's see. Got this. How much is this? Okay, here we go. One-sided cardstock. And it kind of goes with the Daphne Diary kind of vibe. All right, so let's do a couple. We'll do the 2 big ones first, although I like the little ones myself. I just think they're cute. But we'll do a couple for giveaways. All right, so what I'll do is I'll just take, this one kind of matches that. And let's find something with more. Oh, that kind of has gold in it. Let's see. Ah, that one maybe. This one. Okay, so I'm going to try to match them. Match them up. All right. So let's take this part here, and I'm just going to get a pencil, and I'm going to measure. And let's see what I want on this one, maybe down here with this music here. Oh, but we got to do it this way so it's facing right way. All right. So that will go on here. I might have to trim it a little more. All right. Y'all still with the tour? And that one can go with this one. Now, let me kind of eyeball it here and see if I need to trim. That one came out pretty good. Maybe just a smidge. Just a smidge. All right. This one needs to come a little bit off this way. All right. No, left what you took. Janet. See? The snark has begun, people. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue on. I'm going to go ahead, and when you use a tacky glue that's thick like this, or Elmer's or whatever brand, when you're gluing 2 pieces of cardstock to each other, you're not going to notice so much the bumpy part, but because this is on a thin paper, you will. So what you want to do is smooth all of these bumps out. Okay, you want to smooth it all out. Otherwise, this side here will be bumpy. All right, so let's, if I need to trim anything else off here, Because you know my cutting wasn't perfect. So I can trim just a little bit. There we go. I'm just going to trim just a tiny bit here. Okay. So there's the back of this one. Then I'll put some black bookbinding to extra hold everything. It just looks good too. All right, so let's do this one. And then we'll do a giveaway of these two. We'll do the cards in a little while because I'm going to have to pull out some stickers and some things to go with those. Okay. So I'll do one US and one international. And hope you get it. That's all I can do is hope you get it when they go international. But I will put these, I'll show you how I'll mail them in a minute. Let's go ahead and get that nice and okay, let's trim it a little. And then I'll work in my books a couple of pages just so you can see. All right. And if pages start coming out, I'm not going to say they may not. Like this is where I tore something out. We probably need to put some more tape in there as well. You know, you're just going to have to work with it. It's a magazine. When mine start falling out, most of them don't, but if they do start falling out, just put some tape in it and start taping them back together. It's a junk journal. Okay, let's see. So I will put a little thinner tape on the inside here just to give it some more stability. Just give it some little, what do you call it? Tape, this kind of tape. On the inside cover. Okay. And then on the outside, in Canada, we call it masking. Yeah, this is we call it masking tape here too, Rachel. Masking tape, bookbinding tape. Okay, so now I'll make it just a little bigger. This is very sticky and works very good. All right, so let's make sure I'm going to get it in the middle here. I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to try to get it in the middle and push down there. And let's go ahead and cut the excess off while it's flat. Oh, well, hang on. I already accidentally smashed it down. Let's put it back. Let's get it measured there. So before I mash it down, I wanted to trim it. There we go. All right, now we'll go from both sides here and mash it down. All right. Trying to make it as neat as I can for you. Okay, so there's one. Is that cool or not? Somebody better like this. Don't want me to give them away. I just showed it, Rain, with an X-Acto knife and a ruler. You'll have to go back and watch it. Okay, so there's one. All right, so let's do the same thing for this one. Let's go ahead and make sure the inside spine is good. There's a couple little with some tape here on the inside just to give it a little more stability. And again, I have a couple little things just to cut off there. All right, now let's do the bookbinding tape. Give me a little extra. And then try to eyeball it and look at it from both sides. You can see whether it's centered or not. I'm going to cut the other end off. And then from the middle, let's make sure it's still centered. Looks like it moved just a little. Let me recenter it. And fold it over. Not quite perfect, but you know, nothing around here is. All right, so let's go ahead and trim that. All right, there we go. We got our 2 little junk journal magazine junk journals. Okay, thanks, Darlene. Somebody liked it. Thanks, Darlene. Okay, there's a little bit of edge right there, so we'll just cover that up with a Sharpie. And we're good. All right, so this should hold. All right, so then what I'll do before I do the giveaway, we're going to do one more thing. So I want to add some, I'm not going to glue things in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a few, and I can't do too many because, let me get the envelopes here. I can't do too many extras in these because it make it too thick, especially for international. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this in the middle. Nope, this isn't the envelopes I used. What envelopes did I use? Hang on. I got to find the envelopes that I used before. Where are they? Are these the ones? I think. I don't know if these are going to work because they're bigger. Oh, okay. I think this will work. All right. Will this work? Nope, this is not going to work. All right, I'll have to make another. I'll have to put them in another envelope. But the same principle applies. I'm going to flatten them out. Okay, so about halfway. Okay, I'm going to flatten it out like this. So when I mail them, I can mail it like this. I think, or maybe it might be cheaper to mail them just like this. I'll figure it out. But my point is I'm not going to put a ton of extra ephemera in these because, especially international, it gets into a package instead of a letter. Okay, so here's some of the leftover paper scraps for this and the leftover paper scraps for that. Tell Debbie, what kind of a black tape? Oh, it's bookbinding tape. Its brand name is Gaffer Power. Gafferpower.com, but I got it on Amazon. But look up Gaffer Power Tape on Amazon. It's extra sticky. And it's kind of canvasy feeling. Yeah, it's bookbinding tape. But it's actually, I think technically gaffer tape is what they use to hold down power cords. So like, you know, when you have cameras in studios and stuff and you got camera cords, you tape down your camera cords with this. Okay. So now let's go ahead and go through some of this and add maybe five pages or something. Okay, so you see how they got the pretty stuff here? So I'm just going to take, and I'm going to fold up and put 5 in each one. And I'm going to try to find some good stuff here, like this is good too. And y'all, I'm sure, have your own old magazines you can cut out. 3. 4. And just some little animals there. 5. Okay, so there's 5 for this one, including the little extra goodies there. So there's 1 giveaway. All right. Do on this one, like the little bunny and the Easter eggs. There's 1. 2. Pretty flowers. 3. 3rd. 4. And the bird and the pencil. 5. All right. All right, so all right, y'all ready for a couple giveaways? All right, so let me get a sip of lemonade. Don't forget, Janet is back and she does stream at 1 Eastern. Hi, Dot. All right. So we'll do separate because it's going to get, we'll do US first and then we'll do international. Okay. All right. So this is how it works on the giveaways. Don't anybody put in a number yet. Ooh, it got a little flashed out, didn't it? Let me turn the light down just a little bit. It's got sun coming through. Okay. So this is how it's going to work. Let me get on to random.org. Okay. So I'll go to random.org here. And you're going to put in a number between 1 and 100. First person closest without going over. One number only. Make sure you have live chat selected at the top. And after everybody puts in their numbers, refresh your chat screen. You can either just go hit the live again and it'll refresh your chat screen because you're going to think you're the first person that put in a number, but that's just the way it looks to you. You have to refresh. Okay. All right. So which we'll do US. This is USA only first between 1 and 100. Okay. Wait till I type in go. One number only between 1 and 100. The only thing is you have to be willing to send me your address. I've actually had people win and they never send me their address. So, yeah, don't do that. If you don't want to send me your address, which I don't share with anyone, I don't put you on an email list. But if you don't want to give me your address, don't play. Okay? That's the rule. All right. Okay, Shelly, re-put your number in because you put it into, so just put it in again, Shelly, or a different one. Just put in another number, Shelly. Okay? Because you jumped the gun. USA only. We're going to do international separate. Okay? USA, international. All right? Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, lollygag. And then we will work in, what we'll do then is we'll work in my journals here, maybe the big one or the little one here, maybe a little of both. We'll work in those. And then we got to give away our art cards. If you weren't here earlier, I got the lime art cards made. And we'll do another giveaway. We're going to do, I got 8 of them here. So I think I'm going to do 3 international and 5 US because there's more people from the US here, obviously. All right. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't lollygag, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. This is for US. 61. First person closest to 61 or on the nose without going over. 61. And me and my mods well, everybody can scroll back, but you want to refresh if you don't, if you want to see your number in order. In the meantime, let's see, there's a 60, scrolling. Closest to 60, did I say 61? 61 without going over. Looking. Let's see a 52. 57. See a 57. Okay, that's all right. That's all right, Teresa. Just okay. Julie had 59. Julie Topaz. Okay, so Julie Topaz. Julie T. If you don't want to work in it, which I'm sure you will, you could give it to one of your grants. Okay, so Julie T, you're getting that one. We're going to have a lot of giveaways today, guys, so just be patient. Okay, so now we're going to do international. Now, Teresa, you can play as soon as I type in go. This is for international only, between 1 and 100. Wait till I type in go. Congratulations, Julie. Okay, so this is international only. Okay. Dan Z, put it in again because you put it in too soon. So Dan Zorig, put yours in again because you jumped the gun. Okay. One number only, international only. International only. Okay. And then we're going to pick a new number on random.org. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get them in there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Quickly. I'll give it another second. Get your last numbers in. 1. Okay, here we go. First person closest to 84. 84, international. Closest to 84 without going over. 84. Let's see. Tori had 73. Terry Brett had 80. Oh, she went over. Melly had 81. Melly had 80. Did Melly get it? Melly? Okay, Melly. Now, Melly, I don't think I have your address. So, Melly, send me your email. I mean, your shipping mail, not your email. Okay. Okay, there's my email, Melly. Yes. You first time you won? Well, good. Well, there's my email. Grab it, Melly. Grab my email. Oh, wait. I put too many A's. Hang on. Let me give it to you again. Here it is again, Melly. Use this one. Use the correct one, Melly. There, Melly. Use that one. Did you get it? I know. Thank you, Rachel. I caught it. As soon as I looked up, I caught it. Okay. So did you get it, Melly? Before I move on, I want to make sure you get my email. I'll put it in again just to make sure. Oh, yeah. I went off the comments. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Did you get it? Okay, there we go. So Melly and Julie, and again, I'm going to do some card giveaways with some stickers and some little goodies in a little while. Okay, so let's go ahead and maybe I'll do some more little books later. We'll see. All right. So if y'all missed it a little while ago, I did show, I finished, I tweaked two of my Alice pages from last week. So I tweaked them up, added some more stuff, added some more butterflies and stamps and stickers and stuff. And I did erase the quote because I haven't found my PN pen. My PN pen. I have to find that to write the way I want to, or I'll just write on another piece of paper and put it in there. So I did tweak that page and I tweaked this page. So I think I'm going to add one more butterfly here. Let me see. Let me get another blue butterfly. There's one. Let's see. I really kind of want, oh wait, what's this? No. Hang on. just need something kind of teal. It's a teal. It's not blue, it's teal. Now I'll be digging through here trying to find a teal butterfly. That one's got a little teal in it. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. Hi, Anna. Anybody else popping in? All right. So we'll do some more giveaways here in a little bit. I know everybody loves a giveaway. That's okay. I do too when I'm at other people's. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put another little one down there just because it kind of needs one. All right. So that's all I've got done in my Alice book. But since we're working in our mixed media magazine junk journals today, I'll set that one aside. And maybe let's just pull this one out. That's the one I started working in. And maybe we'll work a little in this one. I've got this one, a lot of paint already in this one. And I want to kind of do some painting so you can kind of see where we're going to go with it, right? And maybe I'll pull some, you know what I should do? Oh, I should pull some of the the Marlene. Sorry, I said darling. I meant Marlene. The Essential Marlene. These. I bought them. I used a lot of them in Barb's, the book we made for Barb. But maybe we'll pull that out too, because that kind of reminded me of it. So we can do that. Thanks, guys. I love the little double-sided little doors. Hi, Mama 4. All right, so I've already started gluing some things in here, like that's an extra, that's extra, that's extra. So and again, when you work in a book, a magazine journal that has a flat spine, you want to work some in the front, some in the back, some in the front, some in the back. Otherwise, you will be warping your spine. Okay, so let's go with this, I think. Let me get a couple pieces of wax paper. I have some cut here. Get a couple. Put behind because you don't want to glue your pages shut. So let's see what colors we want to do. I'm trying to make this one a little more colorful. Y'all know I usually do a lot of black in my collage because I do a lot of outer space. So that just calls for, stars and stuff. But I've been trying to do some different things. Now, if you have a lot of, let me get one here. If you have text and you if you want to, you can white out the text first before you put a color down. Sometimes, most of the time, the color itself will cover up the text. But if you want to put some white paint or white gesso, whichever you prefer, to cover up any text before you add color, then you could do that too. So we worked in this one a couple weeks ago. And it's the same type thing, just a cut down magazine. All right, let's see. What size are the cut down? They're all different, Teresa. They're different sizes. They're 4 inches, 3 inches. I mismeasured. You can cut them any size you want. And I showed how to trim off the edges and then cut them down into thirds at the beginning of the show. And I showed it 2 weeks ago when we cut these down too. I showed it then too. So you'll have to go back and watch. I can't do them again. Sorry, guys. I know I tried to accommodate questions later in the show, but I find as I go back and look at the shows, I try to reread chat and, find new people and follow new people. If I am constantly referring back to everything I did, it just doesn't, it's not working. So, when I say you have to go back, I'm not trying to be, anyway, but we got to keep moving forward. Okay, so let me get some paint trays here. And let's see what I want to do. I think we're going to go with the teal color and then maybe some pink. And then we'll pull some stuff out of the Marlene. It's Marlene. I think it's Marlene. Essentials by Marlene. So we're going to pull some of that because, and it's not thin paper, but it's not thick cardstock. It's kind of a even weight, so it's not going to bulk it up too much. But we're going to use some of those. Keep on trucking. Yeah. All right. So let me get some. And you could add words out of old books. That I've been doing that as well. Okay, so I don't want to forget my. Let me put this over here where I can remember to do that giveaway. All right, so let me move my pencil case off the desk so I have more room. Move the tape. I gotta move everything. I gotta have some space. All right, so let's see. Let's get some teal, maybe. What color teal? Do you want that color? I like that color. Or maybe a lighter one. Let's go with a little lighter teal. There we go. Go with that one and some hot pink. All right. Get that back up in there so I have space. Why is that not stained? I have no idea. Okay. Maybe this magenta. All right, we'll go with these two colors and maybe some white just to smear it really nicely. All right. Okay. All right, let's put out some white and some teal. And I got to get some baby wipes. Some teal. Some magenta and then some teal. And let me get out some baby wipes. All right. And do some finger painting. I don't I think I got it from Scrap. What's that scrapbook company? Scrapbook.com? I think it was scrapbook.com. And it was some months ago. And last I heard they were sold out. So I don't know if they restocked or not. But she's in the Netherlands. So I don't know how often she restocks at scrapbook.com. But that's where I got it some months ago, Anna. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. All right, let's roll up the sleeves a little bit. All right, so I'm going to start with these two colors. And you can also just paint. I'm going to do a couple different versions. You can use a paintbrush and just paint in the white area. But I'm going to do a couple different ways. I'm going to do some finger painting. I'll have to get a brush in there in the crevice. And then a little pink down in here. Okay. All right. Always have baby wipes. And now let's get a brush. Put it in caps if y'all are talking to me too, guys. Okay. Because otherwise, I'll miss your question. And then you'll get mad at me. You didn't answer my question on today's show. Well, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't see it. That's what I mean, Vern. All right. So there we go. All right. So just adding a little bit of color. Okay. There's one on Amazon. Okay. Tina just put one up there if someone wants to grab it for $20. I paid more than $20 for this. So, it's a lot. Look how thick it is. There's tons in here. I don't know how many. Does it say? 1,000 die-cut paper elements and pattern paper. And there's paper in there too, which you can see I've used some of the papers. So it's very colorful. It's very happy, very cheerful. But I think I paid $25 for it. And I used a lot of it in Barb's book, the one we sent her. So you can see there's a lot in there. Okay, so now do I want some clouds wafting through here? Maybe some clouds or some mist or something. Kind of a little bit lighter color with the mixture of them. Okay, I'm just not gonna overdo it. Okay. All right, let me get my heat gun, dry this. You're welcome. lime green. Now remember, work front to back to front in these little magazines, because let me show you the, I'll go ahead and pull the other one because I don't want y'all to make this mistake. Let me find one. Let me find one of the warped ones. Well, this one's not too bad, but you'll get the idea. Okay? This is what happens if you don't work front to back. See how that warped? Working front to back like that will warp the spine. And it won't ever go back. I mean, you just can't get it back. So you want to work some in the front, some in the back, some in the middle, back and forth. Otherwise, this will happen to your spine, regardless of how little or big the book is. That's going to happen. So make sure that you do that, or you'll be unhappy with it. All right, let's get a little bit of lime. Dee is very kind. Oh, thank you. I don't know what Janet said something nice about me, but thank you, Janet. All right, so now I'm going to use a brush and just kind of fill in some of these white spaces here. And remember, I got wax paper, so I don't glue my pages together with paint when I go over the edge. So, just like that. They can be different ways. You can paint it this way, up and down, with a brush, with your fingers, fill it in. Just y'all know. I don't have to tell you all that. Y'all been around the mixed media community long enough. Most of y'all anyway. And if you're new, welcome. All right, let's dry. Thanks, Tina, for the link. Now to maybe bring out some of the black that's in the background, I used this little, piece of cardboard. I don't know if it's from a washi tape or something, but I used that right here. See the white little dots there that look like reinforcements? So, but this one will do black. So let's get some black paint out. It can just be anything. We stress over trying to get things perfect. And, we're not doing that here. All right. So maybe over each one of their little heads. Yeah. And then maybe over all these little, I don't know what they are, little black and white something. So I'm going to put one over each one of those. Okay. All right, let's dry that, and then we'll cut some Marlene stuff out. I'll put, I like to add things in with when I do the cards. So when I do these card giveaways, I'll put some Marlene stuff in there. How about that? Will that be good? All right. So let's just kind of move this over here. I'm gonna find some other pages that I can use these colors on. So those colors don't go to waste. Maybe that's my mental block, trying to be her instead of having fun. Yes, it usually is. That's why one of the fun things about using these magazines, guys, is treat them like what they are. Just a bunch of old magazines. I mean, they're nice magazines. Don't get me wrong. I love my Somerset and my Art Journal magazines. But when you cut them up, just start using them. So I'm going to use some more of these colors, leftover paints in here and here, just to use those up. All right, so let's go ahead and move the paint over there for a minute. And let's just kind of find some cool things in here. And there's a lot missing. Well, not a lot. There's 1,000 in here. But I did use this for barbs. I don't know if I want a person in this one, because I think these people in the background might be kind of cool. But maybe like some of these little houses here. And I don't know, that's not going to show up very well. I need something. I might have to edge. I might have to edge some stuff. Let's see, to make them stand out. I do have kind of a dark background here. All right, let me get out some glue. Let's put some in I'm going to squeeze some out. I could just put it on a piece of plastic too, but I'm going to just put it in one of these little. This one's almost empty. I got another one I'll have to get out. So I'm going to squeeze out some glue, and I'll just pick it up with my finger, because these are not stickers. These are just punch outs. So let me get some glue. Let me clean this tip off. There we go. And I'll just keep it up on end here. I used to have a jar for my glue, but when I cleaned up and did so, I don't know what happened to it. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to take one of these little houses and just put some glue on the back. And you could lay it all out first. I would recommend that. I'm just kind of filling or picking some things out. And then maybe you want to get some, let's get some ink out here. I'm going to reach up over you guys. Put a little ink, just a little bit of ink. So I'm going to take my brush here, maybe do a little drip, which if you do a drip, make sure you put something under it, and then you can add a little bit of water. Like that. Cleaning up the ink. And let's see, maybe I want to kind of make these kind of drip down. So let's put a little bit of extra ink here. And again, all right, let's dry. Put it in caps if you have questions for me. Thanks, Kevin. That's old technique. We've done drip forever, but it just kind of called for it, you know. But I want like one big thing, but I don't want to I don't know. Maybe I want a person. We'll see. While I'm drawing, I'm gonna flip. Queen Lollipop. That's good. These kind of look like lollipops. Maybe we'll go with Queen Lollipop. What do y'all think? Do we want Queen Lollipop? That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Queen Lollipop. Because those look kind of like lollipops. All right, let me get my glue. And I'm not going to use a glue stick because this is acrylic paint and your glue stick is not that secure on acrylic paint. If it's just on the magazine itself, then glue stick is fine. But if you're going over acrylic paint, you probably want to use glue, you know. So there's our Queen Lollipop. So So it's just kind of fun. This is not my forte. I don't usually, but I love this Marlene pack. It was so cute. And, I think I really wanted to use it with Barb's book, which we did. Okay, so I think that might be done. Or unless we want, I wonder if there's an actual lollipop. That would be good. Or even we could use some flowers as lollipops. Do I want to get rid of those little dots and turn them into flowers? What do y'all think? Should we turn those dots into flowers now? And make them into lollipops? Flower lollipops? I think we might. Let's Yeah, let's see. There's one little one here. What do y'all think? I should be drying this better because I'm going to be making a mess. I kind of like that. And then maybe go around it with a big pen. All right, we're gonna roll with that. I've got my wax paper and the paint. All right, let's see. Cute. Okay. All right. So at 11 o'clock, we'll do our cards, the lime cards. And if y'all weren't here earlier, the early birds that were here picked the dark teal for the June color. So my color pages will be teal and the cards will be teal, the dark teal for next month, for June's card giveaway. All right, so let's put one there and let's put this one come over the top. So I'm just putting some glue on the back of each one. What do y'all think? Doesn't it look kind of happy? Yeah, Rachel. Let me get some fresh baby wipes. I did ignore you. I was thinking puce was like a gray. I didn't know it was a brownish purple like aubergine. Or I might have picked it. You're gonna freak out if I actually pick puce as one of my colors for the year. Oh my gosh, let me clean out. Oh no, you know what? Before I do that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make these stems a little more pronounced. Those are good. All right, let's dry. I'm going to glue them down really well. All right, it's probably not completely dry yet, but I'm going to get my paint back over here and my brush. And I want to add a little bit more of the magenta, I think. I'm going to brighten this up a little bit. Okay. Thank you, Carla. They looked it up. Trust me, Tracy. They looked it up to confirm. Because I was a little on the doubtful side as well. All right, and I can't resist, guys. I got to have me some stars in that sky. So we're going to do us a little bucket of stars. I'll put some white paint and some water and a floppy brush. If it gets on her, I'll just wipe it off. Okay, I'm going to stop on this one. Oh, wait, no, I got to find a quote out of the book and do a little edging with a big pen. Need a little bit more. Which one's my glue here? Stick my finger in the paint. A little bit more glue on her crown. It's nice because there's magenta on her face. Yeah, well, kind of, you know, picked her because she matched. And then while this is, because it's going to take a minute to dry, that the white paint, the ink, it's not going to dry immediately. Even with the heat gun, it needs to kind of sit for a minute. So I'll go to working in one of the little one and let, you know, kind of switch back and forth so this dries. So I wanted my black big pen here. What else did I say I was going to do? Oh, a word. Something out of my kids' science book. I've been really liking this little book. Oh, I know. This is perfect right here. Hang on. Let me get my scissors. I'm just using these art journaling magazines kind of for, you know, I mean, they're not all really bright and colorful, but more colorful than my usual collage. You know, my usual collage is sometimes a little dark. So I thought it'd be fun to do these a little bit more colorful. Okay, so here's day and night. Let me trim it down just a little more. And I've been kind of just using a tan color to kind of distress it just a little. But I don't think this needs to be distressed on here because it's kind of bright as it is. So let's put a little bit of glue. And we're just going to go up here, day and night. There we go. I just like that. All right, so let's get our big pen, because a big pen will go over anything. Or a biro, a big biro, whatever y'all call it in different countries. And just wipe the tip off when you're done, especially if you're going over. Some of this ink's probably still wet. Some of this paint's probably still wet. So clean off the tip. Maybe I'll go around the house too. But everybody should have some kind of a journal, sketchbook, magazine journal, where you can just throw things in there and play and not be, oh my God, you know, y'all know what I mean. Okay, so there we go. So we added some big pen around it, some scribbles, some drips, some splats, a little bit of everything, plus a lot of bright color. I like it. All right, so and now let's move this one aside for a minute and go to this little one. I should zoom in. I should zoom in one. Thank you, Devin. Let's go ahead and zoom in one here. So we're going to work on a littler book. We'll do a page in here, then we'll do our card giveaways, and I'll pick some Marlene stuff to go with it. I'm giving away 8 of them, so you know, 3 international, 5 US. Everybody should be happy with that. Let's see. Let me get a little sip of lemon water here. I sucked up a seed. Sorry, I had to spit it out. In my straw, a piece of a lemon seed. Okay, so let's see. I want to use these colors. You're welcome. A little ice cube ASMR. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and find some places that I haven't done anything in that we can use some of those bright colors. Well, right here, this could just use a little bit more magenta, I think. And I should be putting some wax paper in here. Yes, I should. Because it's on the edges. See how it goes over a little bit? I don't care if it goes on the next page, but it'll glue your pages together. The paint will glue your pages together. All right, let's get in the crevice here. Maybe a little that way, a little this way. All right, let me dry. Yeah. I usually clean my lemon slices from seeds, but I must have missed one. It was little. It was just a little one. And again, you can use other pieces from your magazines. You can use your stickers. You know, like this one maybe needs, let's see, where's my ocean? This looks oceany. But I don't know if it's going to be bright enough. See, it looks like it's under the sea. It looks like coral and stuff. So in my Atlantis sticker book, although I do want to use Marlene stuff too, but there is some bright stuff in this one. So I think we'll go with, let's go with this pretty betta fish. That's magenta. We're going to go with the magenta betta fish, but I will cut down the edge of the sticker. The outer edge. And I will use glue on the back of the sticker because this is going on top of acrylic paint and it's not going to stick well with just sticker glue. So you're going to want to put extra glue, like, you know, like Elmer's or tacky glue, you know, white glue, school glue, whatever. Something better than just a glue stick when you go over acrylic paint. So I'm just going to cut the edge off this and get a little bit of glue here. Yeah, it's a betta fighting fish. The males get together and kill each other. But it kind of looks like it blends in with the tail. See, all one thing. All right, so I'm just going to leave that. That's good. But I do want to make sure this is dry because if I close this book and there's any wet paint, if you're not sure if it's dry, then just take a little piece of wax paper and put in there until you're sure. Yeah, I know, Natty. Most of them do that, but I just cut them off. All right, so I'm going to put a little piece of wax paper in there just to make sure. All right, now I'm going to go back over here to this one. Let's see if we're good here. Make sure those little punch outs are glued down well. Okay, so let's see. Is that dry? I'm going to make sure. I don't want to glue my pages shut. All right, let's find another. Oh, whoa. Let's see. Let's use some of this teal and these colors. I want to use these colors up. The custom match. Yeah, Cat. All right, so I'm trying to flatten out the spine there. All right. All right, so now on this one, we'll just use paint. I'll just paint instead of using my finger. I like using my fingers, though, because it blends, just does a multi-blend. Let's get a bigger brush. Does a multi-blend when you use your fingers. All right, let's go ahead and put some wax paper. Let me cut this down here. All right, we'll do this page and we'll do our giveaway. So if y'all are lurkers, come on in. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what we can use up some of this paint here. Let's go ahead and do some of the teal. And I can't promise you I won't be sticking my fingers in this to blend something, but all right. Hope y'all all had a good weekend. Hope y'all did something creative. As you heard earlier, I got my mulch delivered, so I'll have to be putting that out in the yard, in the garden areas. So be doing that probably this evening. Moved a bunch of bricks from the back to the front, and over the weekend, well, Hubster did. Hubster did most of that. I helped him place them, but he carried them all the way around the house. And we have a little red wagon from when Cameron was little, and now we use it for a wheelbarrow. The little red wagon is our wheelbarrow. Hi, Tanya. Who else am I missing? Anybody else? Hi, Judy. You got 100 bags? We only got 50. I think it was 50 is what he ordered. They delivered it on a pallet with a forklift out in the front, so it's on the driveway. All right, so let's use a little of this pink, maybe. It's magenta, rather. And I didn't clean my brush, so the teal is still in the brush, so it kind of does what my finger does, mixing it with in the brush. So put the little yoga person. That says be at P. We need to cover that. I'm sure it said be at peace. We'll be covering that up. Janet, Miss Snark. We'll put something else in there. Oh, Anne, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you, Anne. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet. Thank you so much. If you don't follow Anne, she has a channel, so go follow her. Thank you, Anne. Everybody says thank you. So thank you for supporting the channel. That'll help pay for the shipping today. Oh, the happy mail, Anne. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. I think I'll pick up a little bit more of that teal here and kind of maybe blend those two colors right there on that edge. I'm kind of liking that way that looks. Let's keep it wet edge and then get some of the teal color and kind of blend it in there like that. That looks kind of good. One must always watch when one does not cover. Okay, so put a little there. Okay, I'm liking that. Oh, maybe a little bit more magenta right here. Because we're gonna use the Marlene cutouts. They're so bright, right? So I think that's good for just a nice little under base, All right, so let's move that. Let me clean out my brush. maybe on this one, let's get this. This is from a washi tape lid from something. Let's go ahead and get, I don't have room in there. I got to put on something else. Let's get, here, let's go on the back side of this. And let's put a little bit of black. Oh my gosh, guys, did you see what I just did? I thought that was paint. And it was ink. It was the ink bottle, not the paint bottle. OMG. Okay, hang on. Let me get some more baby wipes. I thought I was throwing out the paint and I was throwing out the ink. Oh my gosh. It's okay. We got it. We got this, people. Oh, maybe I'll put that on the thumbnail. All right. Oh my gosh. All right, let me clean my brush here. I wanted paint. Okay, now let's get the black paint. I wanted the black paint, just a little bit, to use with this lid. All right, now. Let's see, where's my Sharpie? This could be like the eclipse. Oh, we'll date it. We'll date this with the eclipse date, right? Let me get behind it here. Yesterday was the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, which I did not see because it was on too late, but it was the 15th. So let me go over here to my little stamp. Do I have it on the 15th? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm going to, oh, I put it upside down. Good grief. Well, that's okay. The eclipse, upside down. I want one right there. Okay. This says have an open heart. I like that. All right, so there we go. Now let's dry this and get something to cover up the B at P. Need that clip to capture that gasp. But it was supposed to be a blood. Wasn't it supposed to be a red moon? Did anybody see it? Somebody speak up. Did anybody actually see the red moon? I'm going to get a little paint. We're going to put some red and put some hearts over here. So we'll go ahead and we're going to make this red in here. Did anybody actually see it? Speak up. I'm going to look here in a minute. Did anybody else see it? Oh, it's cloudy. Kathy Berg said it's cloudy where she is. Okay. I think we have the point. Oh my gosh, but I think we need a red heart over here because this says have an open heart. Let's put one a little heart over there. Let's put one in here too. How's that? Now we've got to cover up B at P. All right. Let's try this. All I have is lemons in my lemonade. And this little thing already has a little squiggles around it from like a pen. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my own little squiggles around the rest of it. Again, if you use a big pen, it'll go over acrylic. But if you accidentally get into any wet paint, make sure well, I need another baby wipe. Clean off the tip before it dries. All right. Just do some scribbly lines. All right, let me see if I can find something. Let's look at the titles in here. I know there's probably something. This is a science book. I'm sure there's something about the moon in here. Let's look at is there a table of contents? Oh, there is. Plants for a new beginning. Planets for a new beginning. Weather. Maybe it might be, I don't know if there'll be something about the moon under weather. No. What is fog? I just love this little book. I mean, I cut out the earth out of it earlier, but I don't want that big earth. I might just have to find something with moon. Just flipping. Stone. Why we use stone? We use glass. Something about food, feeding birds in the winter. I like those little seed packets. That might have to go in my garden journal. Birds. Okay, I know what we're going to do. We're going to just take, this says work and play. Let me get my scissors. Where'd they go? And I'm just going to take the word play. Put a little bit of magenta around the edge here. Get my glue, a little bit left there. Cover up the P. And we're going to put down play. Okay. I think that'll work. Don't want to glue the pages together. Maybe just a little. There we go. All right, now let's look in the Marlene book before we do our giveaway. So I got this little house sitting here too. Kind of like that. Little turret. All right, let's look. You like these 2 pages? Thanks, Colleen. All right, let me move it over to the side. Let's move everything to the side so you can see while I flip through, which, see, I have to make room. There is no room here. No. No room. All right, let's back out one maybe. There we go. Dee has developed a whole new meaning for inked edges. Right. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to kind of flip through until something kind of speaks to me. There's 2 pages of each, and of course you're going to see through some because I've used some. So, and then we'll do our giveaway, and I'll pull some of these out for the giveaways, for the cards. I like her, the pink hair. I like her with the teal. I don't know if I want another girl on this. Let's move all this over. Let's move, because I want to move this ink out of my way. All right. Kind of a moon looking thing could go in there. What do y'all think? That could be good. I like that. Let me pour out a little more blue. Has Janet said what she's going to do today? Miss Snarky Snark Pants. The dragon. Well, I've probably already passed that up. Let's see here. I'm just kind of, browsing, something like, even another row of pattern. And you can take your time and when you do this kind of stuff and put lots of stuff, I'm kind of rushing, right? Kind of get as much done as I can. And I'm just using some tacky glue because I'm going on top of acrylic paint. And glue stick is not going to be your friend. Pictionary for Jan. Is she going to do Pictionary? Oh my gosh. One of these days I got to pull out my Pictionary and do it. Do Pictionary. Because I bought it because of Janet. Okay, let's see. Maybe one of these little hearts here. See, have an open heart. Some more hearts might be good. This little red one. What do y'all think? How's that looking? How's that looking? All right, let's flip. There's 2 pages of each. So don't want this here. That might cover up the moon too much. Maybe it needs to go here. But I really like that right there. Kind of just a little bit over the moon. A little bit over the moon. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Carmen. All right, let's see. It probably needs a little something, something here. It's a lot of flowers. I don't know if it's, mandala or something like that could, kind of be moonish. But we got the hearts and the moon. I mean, any of it goes. Let's be honest. Any of it will go. Okay. What do y'all think? Is that too much? I don't know. It really can't be too much, can it? Can't be too much. Let's bring a little bit of yellow over to the other page. I don't see anything in caps other than cute, cute, Rachel. Bring a little bit more yellow over that side. And, you could write your quotes. You could write about what happened, with the blood moon eclipse thing, All right, let's see. Put a little light bulb over his head. If that was me, I'd put a light bulb. If that was me, I'd put a light bulb over my head. But if it was Rachel would be putting a party hat. Zippy the unicorn. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to start. I'm going to put this aside now. I'm liking it so far. You can still add more. We could add, some white dots like here. Let's do that real quick with the white paint. Let's get the back end of a brush here. Add a little extra pattern to it. Okay. I don't think that's enough. Now, maybe it needs some white going around this side. I'm going to turn it upside down so I can get at it without running my hand through it. And then after I do the giveaway, we'll do our readings out of our inspiration books. How's that sound? Did y'all get inspired enough? Did we do enough fun stuff for y'all today? We'll do our creativity reading books after we do our giveaway. All right, so I'm going to just set this right there so you can kind of keep an eye on it. Move everything out of the way. Hi, Allison's coloring. I said Tracy. I know I'm missing people. Another, hopefully no lemon seed suck up. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to do all these giveaways. So I'm going to do 3 internationals. I already showed the cards, but I'll kind of hold them up just so y'all can kind of see real quick. I use a Tim Holtz stamp. So we're going to do 3 international and 5 U.S. because there's just more people for the U.S. All right. I think that's fair, isn't it? All right. So we'll do 3 international and then we'll do, because I have 8 cards. I think I have 8. 2, 3, 4. And I put 1. I made 9, and I put 1 in my book. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3. Let's turn them around. 1, 2. We'll do the international first. So what we're going to do, pay attention. We're going to do and we'll take a break in between the we'll do it we're going to do 3 different numbers. So the first one is going to be the first, is that too much, mods? The first 3 people closest to a number, is that too many? Can we handle doing the first 3 people closest? Y'all let me know. I'm going to wait on the mods to tell me. I mean, on these, I thought I'd do 2 at a time. 2, 4, did I say there's 5 or 6? Well, anyway, I'll do a couple at a time, maybe 2 and then 3. Is 3 too many to do at one time? So I'm going to pick a person out of for each one. We're going to do international first. Do you always need a challenge? Okay. All right. So here we go. Let me pick out 3. Well, we're going to do the international first. But first, I got to pick out some. Y'all got to be patient. We're going to do it. We're going to take our time. We're going to do some picking. We're going to do some picking. I really like her. I'll give 2 of those away. Okay. So there's 3 girls. Now let's pick out some flowers and some other stuff. Okay, so I'm just kind of doing it one at a, like this many at a time, so I can kind of make it fair and have it all kind of the same. So there's a flower for each one. It's another flower. And then a mandala. I want some mandalas. Where are those? I saw them here. Those are always pretty. I know there's some in here. But do I find them? No. All right. Well, these are kind of. All right. So we'll do some more like kind of mandala flower like esque. All right. We'll do that. And then we'll do something kind of funny. All right. So like here's like a little princess horse unicorn thing. Here's a funny little bunny, like a little Easter bunny, kind of funny bunny. Do one of those. And let's see. This little guy here with the shoes. I like this one. All right. Oh, I tore the shoe. Let's go to this one. This one, I'll be more careful. It's a little tricky to punch out those shoes. Be careful. There we go. Trying to be careful of the shoe. There we go. All right. And then maybe what else? A house. We'll put a little house in each one. So that's like 5 things in each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. All right, so we'll put a little house in each one. So we got a couple of flowers, a person, a house, and a little funny creature. So that's good. All right, there we go. All right, so we're going to do international first, then we'll do the same thing for US. Okay, so we got the art card, and then that's a couple of flowers and a house. Okay, we got 3. So this is the international. All right, here's how we're going to do it. And as soon as let me go ahead and just put them in the envelope. Because they're going to be everywhere. All right, so there's 1, 2. Thanks, everybody that's here. Lurkers, come on in. All right, so these 3 are going to be international. You have to just here's the rules again. You just have to be willing to send me your address. I don't share it with anybody, not even the fellow mods. I don't share your address. I don't put you on a mailing list. Okay? But I do need your address. So if you don't want to give me your address, then please don't play. I've had people do that before, actually. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in a number. This is international only. We're going to do the international first. Okay, international only. A number between 1 and 100. The first 3 people closest without go, I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. You know, the first 3 people closest to the random.org number without going over. One number only. Oh, did I miss a super chat? Did I miss it? Oh, I did. Nettie, thank you so much. Thank you, Nettie. Thank you, helping with shipping. Thank you so much, Nettie. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you so much. It does help, believe it or not. It does help. Thank you so much. And also, guys, not just on my channel, but on everybody that's monetized, under the videos, once the live is over, it's not, doesn't show up on a live stream, but on all the other videos after the live is over, you'll see a little heart with a dollar sign in it. It says thanks. It's like a super thanks. So it's just kind of like a super chat or a super sticker, but it's a super thanks. I'll do one in a minute for somebody, and you can see what happens when you do a super thanks. Let me go ahead and finish the giveaway, and then I'm going to find somebody that's monetized that has it turned. You have to turn it on. You have to turn it on. So if you are monetized, you can go into your monetization, look under super, and you'll see super chat, super sticker, and super thanks. You have to have that turned on. Okay. And there may be a form you have to, fill out, which y'all are used to if you're monetized. Okay. So we'll do that in a minute. So I'll do it on my iPad so you can see what happens when you do a super thanks. All right. So first off, wait till I type in go. Get your numbers ready. Let me get random.org at the ready from where we were before. One number only. First 3 internationals without going over. Okay. Okay. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing. It's a little tedious, but we don't have nothing else to do. We're going to go back through Marlene's thing again for the US. Okay. So everybody get your numbers in. First 3 people, I'm going to count down. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. And I know there's more of those words. I could make a list. I need to get my thesaurus out. Okay, so, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get them in there. Oh, thank you, Rachel. 1. Okay, there we go. So this was the last number when we played. All right, so we're going to generate a new one. First 3 people closest to 86 without going over. 86. First 3 people closest to 86 without going over. All right, let me scroll back. Okay, let's see. 80. I'm looking for 80s. Darlene had an 83. Kathy Carney has a 73. So it looks like Darlene, Kathy Carney, and who would be the third one? Dorothy had 65. Am I right? Darlene, Kathy Carney, and Dot. Oh, Erica. Oh, yeah. Oh, so that was somebody else. Okay, that was another thing. Okay, am I right? Okay, so I think we can go back to Darlene. If I got it wrong, I'll just change it, guys. I'm just looking. Darlene. It looks like Darlene, Kathy Carney. Darlene F. Let's put that. And was it Dot? So I did have it right. Okay, Darlene, Kathy, and Dot. Okay, so y'all 3. Dot, I know I have your address. Kathy, I think I have yours. I think you won a couple weeks ago. Darlene, I'm not sure about you. So if y'all are not sure if I have your address, here's my email. I'll try to put it in right this time. Oh, Darlene is not international? Oh, Darlene, I'm sorry, honey. Darlene, I'm sorry. You have to follow the rules. It's only fair to everybody. Okay, so who's the other person? Erica with 56. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, Erica. Okay, had 55. So Erica, I need your address. What's Erica's last name? Erica 71. Okay, there we go. So I need I'm pretty sure I have yours, Kathy. I don't have Erica's. I do have Dot's. Okay, so there's the international girls and guys if you played. Okay. Uh, Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. So y'all three will get one of my art cards and some of Marlene's little punch outs that are adorable. Okay. So there's you three. All right. I think we're going to do 2 rounds in the US because I think doing all 5 might be too much. So I'll go ahead and punch. I'll punch out for 5, but we're going to do 2 separate numbers. Okay. So we'll do 3 on one and 2 on the other. Okay. So it'll all be exactly the same as you just played, but now this is for US only. Okay. We already did the international, so this will be US only. Let me move this out of the way a minute. The cat's wanting to jump up here and she'll jump right in the paint. Okay. So let me go ahead and put the book out here and I'm going to put put a girl in each one. Yeah. Y'all just got to be patient with me while I punch out. Okay, you're welcome. Oh, wait, what? Tina said, wait. Oh, you're not international either, Erica? Okay, so who is it then? If it's not Erica, she's not international. Okay, so who was the next person? Erica's not international. Now, if you're not international, so Erica and whoever else was not international, you can play on the US. When we do this again, you can still play again, but you can't win this one. So who was the other one? So we got Kathy, Carney, Dot, and who was the other person that came in? Okay. So who was the other one? Rachel, you had 51? Rachel. Okay, Rachel. All right, Rachel. Oh, wait, should I do this real slow? For ASMR. Okay. Now, Erica and everybody else, y'all can, okay, Rachel had 51. Rachel had 51. Okay. So we have Rachel, Dot, and Kathy for the international. Okay. See, this is why it's like herding cats, people. Herding cats. Okay, now this one's going to be US too. So if you accidentally put your international, you can play again. Okay, so let's go ahead. Where'd that girl go? Didn't I punch one out? Oh, I wasn't finished. All right, so we're gonna do 2 rounds with this. Okay, we're gonna do 2 rounds because it's too much with 5. I don't care what Janet says. We're going to make it 2 rounds. All right. So let's get some more girls here. Oh, I tore her hair. So let's go to her again. I gotta take my time, guys. I'm trying to hurry and I'm tearing them. So let me just go a little slower. This was a spur of the moment thought to do these. I was just going to give y'all art cards and butterfly stickers, which is good too. But because I pulled out the art by Marlene. Oh, does somebody want this pretty little fairy girl? This is cute. I like her. Let's move the paints again. Moving all the paints again. Hang on, guys. No room. And then we'll read out of our inspiration books. And I don't know if we'll have time to, well, maybe we might have time to do something out of the 365. Okay, so there's her. And let's see. Let's do a mermaid. You want to do a mermaid? So they're kind of, they stick together. Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me take my time so I don't tear them. we go. So there's 3 people. Now let's do a couple flowers. Flower. Another flower. And one more. Okay. And let's do, well, I wanted to do some houses. I can find them again. Here's some more of the mandala flower things. I just saw them. Here we go. So let's do each one of those. So we've got 2 flowers in each one. I'm not looking at chat, guys. I'm concentrating. All right. Dee Dee, can you please send mine to Tori? Sure. Okay, let me make a note. Hang on. Tori. Okay, Rachel. I'll take it off of yours and send it to Tori. Will do, Rachel. Thank you, Miss Rachel. Done. All right. Let's see. I wanted to find some of those. Oh, here we go. Here's the little houses. All right, here's some. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's mix that up. Yeah, there's blue and pink. Okay. And then a funny creature. So let's do this funny bird. Let's do this bird. This little fish. Hang on, guys. We're getting there. And this little girl with the flower. She's kind of funny. Here. And 2 more. This bird up here. Oh, that's too hard to punch out those legs. Here's I'm keeping the unicorn. Let's do the seahorse. Let's do the seahorse with the mermaid. That'll go with the mermaid. Where's the mermaid? Here. And then 1 more for the, no, 1, 2, oh, this one. This one needs 1. Oh, here, let's do this funny little blowfish. That's cute. Okay. I think, is that 5 things? Is that 4 things? Okay, 1, okay, 1, yeah, that's 5 things. Okay, 5 things in each. Plus my art card. Don't forget the art card. I hope y'all like the art card too. Okay, so here we go. Let me go ahead real quick and put each one in its little envelope. And we're going to do 2. We're going to do 2 different ones for US. We're going to do 2, and then we're going to do 3. Because doing 5 at one time, that might get to be too much. Especially when we have to make sure that everybody's playing by the rules. So, herding cats, people. Herding cats. Okay. So, hang on. Okay. Oh, Tori's going, thank you, Rachel. And we're just glad you're back, Tori. We're glad you're back. Okay, so wait till I type in go. We're going to do 3 first. We're going to do the first 3 people closest without going over. Let me find back to random.org. Wait till I type in go. No, we're not doing 5 at once, Tina. You're okay, Tina. Don't worry, okay? We're going to do 3. Okay, 1 number only between 1 and 100. First 3 people closest without going over. Okay? Oh, it's so funny. We try to make it fun and still not be too convoluted here. All right, so US only, first 3 people without going over. Let me get another sip of my lemon water without sucking down a seed. And little Malibu's being so good laying down on the floor. Okay. All right. We're working. We got to do, I mean, this is the same rules that we have every single time we do a giveaway. Just try to, maybe as more people play, they get it. All right, I'm going to count down. Okay, 3 people. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. First 3 people closest to 22 without going over. 22. And if some people, if there was not enough people, if there's not 3 people, then we'll draw another number. But I'm sure there's at least 3 people that didn't go over 22. 22 on the nose, 22 or under. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go scrolling. Okay, let's see. 22 without going over. Okay, I see Anne had 16. I might have to scroll a couple times. And Miranda had 12. All right, so I think Ann Lar had 1. Anne had, did I say 16? I forgot now. I think Anne had 16. All right, and if I get it wrong, we'll just fix it. Okay. I think Anne, she had 16. Let's see who else. And I know my mods have probably already put in a number. I mean, I've already put in people. Okay, so Miranda had 12. Janet had 12 and Miranda had 12. Okay, so Janet had 12 and Miranda had 12. All right, let's make sure everybody's on the same page. Everybody scroll back. Do we get it right? Because we got to do 2 more. Now, you 3 don't play again, okay? You 3 don't play again. All right, so did we get it right? Sue, why did somebody put in Sue? Did Sue have a 12 as well? What did Sue have? I'll send my address. I didn't see what Sue had. Did she have 12 as well? I'm scrolling back. I'm scrolling. No, Sue had 3. Okay. All right. So it looks like Miranda and Jana had 12 and Anne had 16. Anne, I think I need your address. And Miranda, you too. So here's my email again, guys. Okay. There we go. Grab my email. Janet, grab my email. All right. So the quicker you send it to me, the quicker I'll put these in the mail tomorrow. Okay. So make sure you email me your addresses. Miranda and Anne. Okay. I might have Anne's. I might have it, but just send it to me just to be sure. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do it again with the last 2. Same rules apply. US only. Okay. New number. That's all right. Okay. All right. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, do the same thing. One number between 1 and 100, the first 2 people, US only, without going over. Okay. Same rules. One number only. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. Okay. Well, I try to make it fun, Rachel, but sometimes it's like herding cats. Okay, so and those 3 people that won, you 3 don't play. Janet, you are not going to play again. Thank you, Dot. Thank you, Dot, for the super sticker. Thank you so much, Dot. That's awful nice. You didn't have to do that, Dot, but thank you. I appreciate it. That'll help me send you your letter. Nobody has to pay anything to be in the drawings. Trust me, y'all. Y'all are good. Thank you, Don. I appreciate the support for the channel. Okay, I'm going to count down. All right, y'all ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. Hit the enter if you haven't already. Okay. All right. So the first two people, that was the last one. The first two people closest to 81 without going over. The two closest to 81 without going over. 81. Okay. I hope y'all like doing the giveaways. I hope you do. If y'all don't like them, we don't have to do them. Okay, 81 without going over. I'm scrolling as well as the mods. Shelly had 73. I see Shelly Allred has 73. Alice Vick has 78. Is it Alice Vick and Shelly Allred? I think. Okay, I'm going to write it down. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Shelly All and was it say Alice Vick? Alice Vick? Is that right? Is that what I said? Let me scroll again. Alice, I think that's what I said. Is that right? Yeah. All right. So am I right? Alice Vick had 78, and I think Shelly Allred had. Oh, Darlene, what did Shelly have? Let me go back. Let me see what Shelly had. What did Shelly have? I'm scrolling back. Shelly Allred. Where'd she go? Shelly had. She had 73. Shelly had 73. What did the other person have? Let me scroll all the way down. Oh, thank you, Miranda. Thank you, Miranda, for the super chat. Okay, I did have it right. Shelly had 73 and Alice had 78. So those are y'all, the two that won. Thank you, Miranda, for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate the channel support. I appreciate all you guys. And whether you give, leave comments. If you can't do a super chat, then after the show's over, leave me a comment. I don't get a lot of comments because we all chat here. I get all my comments from you guys here, but it does help the channel if you leave a comment. So if you don't super chat or super sticker or super thanks, just leave me a comment and tell me that you like the show. Okay? That really does help. You will be surprised at how much that really helps. Okay, so Shelly and Alice, make sure you send me your addresses. Here's my email. Again, I don't share your addresses with anybody, and I don't put you on an email list. Okay, did it go through? There it is. Okay, so there we go. All right, now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to read out of our inspiration book. So if you don't have your Society of Ideal Collector, thank you again, Miranda. I really appreciate it. And Dot and everybody. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. What's the difference between super chat and sticker? If you do a super sticker, you get a little, you can pick a little sticker. You can pick a little design, a little sticker. You can pick a sticker. If you do a super chat, I think is where you get to type in something like, thank you or whatever you want to say. I love your channel, Dee Dee. You can do that because it's a super chat. And I do try to click on every super chat and every super sticker. And if I miss it, my mods will call me out on it. So, and then the super thanks is on every video that's not live. Like there's not a super thank, but that's what I was going to do. I was going to show on how to do a super thanks. Not that y'all you can't do it while you're live. The super sticker and the super chat is only for live. The super thanks is for all the other videos. So if you watch one of my old videos and you really liked it and you want to drop me $1 or $2, I think $2's minimum. I forget. But anyway, or not just mine, but anybody's. So I am going to Oh, you're welcome, Alice. I'm glad. Well, I like it when new people win. Don't forget to send me your address. Did you grab my email? Okay, so now I got to find somebody that's monetized in here. Okay, so last week we gave away a super thanks to Kathy Arbor, and I don't think Kathy Berg doesn't. You turned yours on? Oh, well, then let's give Janet one. Let's give Janet. Should we give Janet one? Let me find Janet. Oh, I've never Janet never turns on. Now, did you turn on your super thanks too, Janet? Or did you just turn on your super chat? Let me go look you up, girl. Let me look you up. Don't forget, Janet comes on at 1 after me. Okay, there's Janet. Let's look. All right, let's just go to her last video. Oh, it's so slow on my iPad. Why is this? Let me turn off my Wi-Fi and turn it back on. I think my Wi-Fi went down to 2G instead of 5G. Hang on, give you 20 cents. Hang on, Janet. All right, let me turn my Wi-Fi back on. I think I just needed to reboot my Wi-Fi. So hang on. All right, let's try it again. All right. So the last video she did was her dangle letters, I think. Oh, she does have it on. Okay, so we're over here at Janet. This is how it works, guys. So we're over at Janet. See the little things right there? Hang on. I don't want to touch it yet. All right, so there's the little heart with the money sign, and it says thanks. So over here, you can pick from $1.99 up to $40. I'm not giving you $49, Janet. I'm going to pick $4.99. All right. So now right here, what'll happen is if you don't write anything, it'll just say thanks. But I'm going to go ahead and write in here, over here, thanks. And let me back this up a little. All right. So I'm going to say thanks, Snark Queen. Exclamation. So I typed in thanks, Snark Queen. Okay. I wrote it down. Oh, so I've now got to do the check mark. So I'm going to do the check mark. Now it shows up under there. Thanks, Snark Queen. $4.99. Go down here, buy and send. And I'm going to purchase it. And then I have to put in my code. So I'm not going to let y'all see that. I just use my iTunes. I buy iTunes cards to always have iTunes money. So let me put that in my code in. And then I want to put it over here so you can see what happens. Okay, so I hit done. All right, so now, okay, here's what happens when you do a super thanks. This is what happens. So there you go, Janet. That's what happens. Oh, no, of course I wanted to give you a super thanks, Janet. I have to show how it works, silly girl. So that's how it works, guys. Okay. That's how it works. And it's called a super thanks. Now, it's not on this video because I'm live, right? Okay, so all right, so let's see here. So let's go ahead. We got a few minutes. I know, right? I know. That's why they do. That's why I like to show it to you guys, because now you see what happens when you do a super thanks. You get the confetti and the hands. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's read out of our 2 books. So if you don't have and maybe we'll have time to do our 365 days. All right, let's see. Oh man, I got a mess here to clean up. All right, so if you don't have your Society of Idea Collector book out. If you don't have one, you need to make one. Society of Idea Collectors, hashtag Society of Idea Collectors, because some school took SOIC. Um, and feel free if you post anything, um, if you want to show it off to the group, just put in hash in Instagram. Well, you can put it anywhere, but that's where we all look, is on Instagram. Society of Idea Collectors. And then it'll pop up to anybody that wants to go look at Society of Idea Collectors. But even if you don't post it, make sure you keep some kind of a binder, a 3-ring binder, a comp book, a traveler's notebook, some kind, with your inserts, some place where you write down your ideas. Okay. Good one. Or you can put the slippers with it too, right? Rachel, your slippers. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, you didn't get that here, Dot. Dot, you gave me a super chat here live. You don't get that on the live. You only get the super thanks on the non-live videos. Okay, on the non-live videos. Okay. Bye, Tracy. All right. So when I'm reading these ideas, this is 1,001 Ways to Be Creative. We're up to 995. So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to finish the book today. We've worked in this book for like 3 years, I guess, over 3 years. And so anyway, we're going to finish this book up. And then Rachel got us this little one, 1,001 Ways to Creativity, that we've been reading a little bit and picking this up with creativity quotes. Now, when I read this, we can always, after we finish this book, start this one over again, because it's all going to be new again by the time we, start it over. And so when I read these to you or read you the quotes, if something occurs to you, an idea occurs to you, write down the idea that occurs to you. You don't have to necessarily write down what I'm reading, but if something else occurs to you, write it down. Even if for now it's just on a Post-it note. But keep track of your ideas. Trust me, you have thousands of ideas every day. Some of you hundreds, Janet. No, I'm just kidding. You have tons and tons of ideas every day, but if you don't write them down, you will forget them. No, yeah, exactly, Rachel. So, but I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to work through this book first, 3 or 4 pages at a time. When we finish this book, we might start this one over again. All right, but right now we got 2 pages left, 995. Adding a calming scent to your favorite notebook. Dab it with a drop of your perfume, or rub spices or herbs on the pages. 996. Look through a camera's viewfinder to see how scenes appear when you focus on a small section. Or, like I've shown you before, and I happen to have it right here, either outside or in a book or on a piece of art or your old art journals, make you a viewfinder. It's just 2 L's. Make you a viewfinder, and you can look for small things, big things, depending on how big of a viewfinder. And then you can go over your old art in your art journals and pick parts that you like, and you can cut them down. Okay. Plant a butterfly garden. Recreate an X-ray in the artistic medium of your choice. Make a life pie. Draw a circle and divide it into adventure, family, romance, friends, play, spirituality, and work. Use this to track how your life is divided among the pieces of the pie. It will tell you a very interesting story. Number 1,000. Be open to experience. It's the strongest predictor of creative achievement. And then the 1,001, no one is watching, so go for it. So I have so enjoyed reading this over the last 3 years or so. because there was a couple weeks we didn't, I'd forget or something. But I really have enjoyed 1001 Ways to Be Creative, a little book of everyday inspiration. Barbara Ann Kipfer, and the ISBN is 14262190078. And I got it Tuesday morning for $3.99. I don't know what it is on Amazon, but original price is $19.99. So there's that. So we will probably start this over again at some point. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and dig into this one. Put it in caps if you're talking to me, guys, and I won't think you're yelling at me. Okay, so 1001 Ways to Creativity. We're right up in here. And I'm just kind of, I'm not reading every single one. But what it is these are just quotes on creativity. It's not like prompts like the other one is. Creativity transforms mistakes from barriers into springboards. And I may or may not agree with some of these quotes. So just FYI, I'm just reading them. When you cease to accept things at face value, creativity flows. To find creativity, first go in search of yourself. We are all the children of Mother Nature's creativity. Evolution shaped every living thing through countless experiments, and human beings are just one of the latest field tests. Now, see, I personally don't agree with that, but, I believe that God gave us creativity. Let me get a sip of my water here. And everybody has some in some form. Everybody's creative in some form. You just got to find what yours is. Creativity is thinking up new things. Innovation is doing new things. Okay, I'm going to read another page here. You can only learn how to swim in the pool of creativity by diving in. The creative process is important, even if it appears at first to produce nothing of value. Sorry, guys. Every honest attempt to create takes you one step closer to a creative triumph. Creative ideas do not just produce great art. Sometimes they produce great wealth, too. Creativity is intelligence having a day out. So that's where we're going to stop for the day, and we'll pick it back up next week. I'm trying to read out of it every week. And now we have a few minutes here to look at our 365 days of art. What I've been doing in this one, and I did kind of stick them in the notebook here, and I'm not doing them in any kind of order. I am writing the day that they're from, like this was day 6, and I'm writing them down the day that we picked, but I'm not going in any kind of order. I'm just kind of figuring out, like I just open it up, and if I think we can do it in 5 minutes or less, I'm trying to keep this like 5 minutes or less in this book. And but it's a really good book. 365 Days of Art. There's also 365 Days of Creativity, which I have that one too. But Beth Schuler is working through that one with her peeps. So I didn't want to do the same one Beth was doing. So we're doing, and she does hers much more in depth. So if y'all want to, Beth is really a sweet person. She's just so kind. So if someone has Beth, I don't know. She was here earlier. I don't know if she still is, but if you want to put in a link to her YouTube. But anyway, she goes much more in depth in her 365 Days of Creativity, the yellow one. So this is what we've done so far. Again, this is from day 6, but we did the little fish. We did the little, this is from day 11 where we did the quick faces. And sometimes I'll do 2 pages of each one. And this is just a book of punched, already punched 3-ring copy paper, just thin copy paper. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so we did our little quick faces. Couple pages of those. Then we did day 25, which was doing different patterns in the different squares. And then we did some in color as well. So we might do 2 pages, might do 1. Thank you, Pacola. She put in Beth's link. And then this one we did just doing white doing things in color or white on top of black uh, shapes. So this is just some black acrylic paint. We just showed how you can do pencil, acrylic paint, Poscas, you know. And then this one was doing a little bit of calligraphy design. And yes, I know I spelled plastic wrong. Don't email me, Rachel. Yes, yes, I know. So anyway, oh, thanks, Tina, put in the links for the 365 days. So anyway, we did some with super tips, showed how to just do a little bit of calligraphy and some different mark making with some different, with the brush pens. What did Janet say? We don't want to know. Okay. All right. So anyway, that's all we got so far. We only just started doing it, a few times. Oh, now look, here's little birds. It's like the fish, but it's with birds. We need to do that. Don't y'all think? They're so cute. Oh, let's do the birds. Okay. So these are just little watercolor birds. All right. So this is day 41. Okay. All right. Let's get out Let's get out the watercolors. Let's see, which ones do I want? The same one. Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me move get down through the piles here. And thank you again, Kenny, for the new. I showed it earlier. Kenny sent me a new electric eraser. Thank you, Kenny. Oh, I guess do I just want the same ones? Okay. So I put. All right, I have these Daniel. These are the same ones that we used on the fish. These are the Daniel Smith, Gene Haynes Master, and they're little tubes. They're just little tubes. They're not cheap like my some of my other ones, but I did put it in another little case here. So these are all the same colors. So I'm just going to use those. We're just going to go ahead and use those. Let me get a water brush. And do I have one with water in it? There's a little bit of water left in this one. So you want to do the birds? Okay. So what I'm going to do is all they are is just little dots, right? So I'll make them a little bigger than they are in the book. Okay. So I'm just going to put some little dots all over because it shows up on camera better. And again, this is just cheap copy paper that's been 3-ring punts. So it's all for the ideas. These are for the ideas. They're not for, I'm not framing this. All right, so let's do some of the orange color. Let's get them wet here. And then I got to go make a chicken salad with my leftover chicken from yesterday's dinner. We had leftover chicken. And I will go make us some chicken salad before Janet comes on with some onions and pickles in it. Okay. Y'all can do this, people. You can do this. All right, let's get some of the hot pink color. So I'm going to be running out of room here. Let's just do two. Let's do 2 or 3 more colors. I have to get them wet here. Okay, and then maybe is that the purple or the blue? I want the yeah, I like this color. Kind of the darker purple. We'll do these a little bit smaller because we've got to have room to have wings and stuff on our birds. Whoops, wrong one. We have to have a little bit of room. Okay, that'll be good. We're not going to do all these, so just want to do a few. Okay. Oh, thanks, Tina. Put the link for the electric eraser in the chat. Okay, so again, these are the Daniel Smith, Gene Haynes Master Artist Set. I'm gonna blame By Bun for enabling me. She bought these and showed them, and I love these colors. And I didn't even put all the colors out. But Buy Bun had bought this set. Okay, so now let me hit it with the heat gun real quick. Janet, you want to put your link in? Janet comes on at 1 in about an hour or so, a little over an hour. All right, so now I'm going to look at these and I'm going to get some of the different colors, like maybe the magenta, an orange, a green, a purple. So, and maybe okay, maybe that's enough colors. So I'm just going to get some of my super tips out. Okay. And they did their little birds, like the green bird has blue wings and that kind of thing. So you can just do it whatever. And little legs. So let me just do one real quick. So let's just do one here in the middle. Let me zoom in because it is a little small. There we go. Okay. All right. Thank you, Janet. All right. So, and a little eye. Let me get another black pen here. All right. So I'm going to just put a little eye in each one. And it's still a little damp. So I'm going to start with a little eye. That's what they did. I'm just going to follow along here. It's very, something very simple, but it's just doing something like this can make you just get inspired, just get creative. Maybe a couple of them have bigger eyes and you could put a white little highlight in them. It just gives you a little bit of creativity when you don't feel like it. And the other thing about being in the Society of Idea Collectors, where you collect all your ideas, is anytime you don't know what to do, you can't think of something to do, you don't know what to do. If you have a notebook full of your ideas, hi Dan, then you could just go to it and say, I don't know what to do today. Let's see. And you can flip through all your ideas and you'll find something. Something will occur to you, All right, so now let's take maybe the purple and let's do some little cute little wings, maybe. Okay, and then change the color to an orange, maybe a little beak. And then maybe a couple little feet. Maybe another color for a little tail. They look like the little peeps. The yellow ones look like the peeps, the candy peeps. Okay, so let's do this one. Maybe this one's feet are going up this way. And he has a purple beak. Maybe this one, he feels like he's falling. Let's do a green one. Maybe this one's going, woo. But you can just do whatever, right? Maybe the little tail feathers. Maybe some of those little things on their head, little, I don't know what you call it, little those little feathers that come off their heads. And maybe some big feathers on this one. And then maybe this one has its little feet hanging down. Maybe this one's walking. Aren't they cute? Oh my gosh, I think they're so cute. All right, let's do another one with this one has a big thing on its head. There's his beak and his feet. That one's going to walk. And by the way, this is kind of reminding me, Janet, of your little monsters. You need to show your monsters again. Janet has these little monsters. This one's all pink. Maybe this one can be running like. Let's see. Maybe this one has something coming off its head. You'll get the idea though, right? Plume. Thank you, Tina. A plume. That's what I'm thinking of, a plume. All right, so here's a little orange one. Maybe he has little short little feet, little bitty tail feathers. And then maybe this one's just green. I was kind of flying. Oh, what did CB say? Too late, what? Hi, CB, by the way. Hi again, Allison. And I'm so everybody's laughing at something Rachel said, but I missed it. So um, I'm sure it was hilarious. Her and Janet maybe make here. Let's make this little guy a little fuzzy. Maybe this is just a little baby chick or something. Same thing maybe for this little one over here. Maybe this will be a little pink one. I mean, they're fun. I mean, you can just do whatever, right? And just with some markers, and you don't even need the watercolor. I could have just made their bodies with the markers, but because they did it, I thought I'll just use watercolor as well. Okay, so let's see. Let's do another purple one here. Maybe this one has a little bitty feet. Maybe just a little bitty feather on its little butt. And let's see. Let's do there's an orange one here. Maybe this one has some bigger feathers, and maybe this one has big feet. Stepping on that baby one. Don't you leave me. Don't leave me. And this one's going, okay. Maybe that's mama stopping the baby from walking away. Maybe this one has real long legs. Kind of duck feet, maybe. Maybe a big beak. Little feathers. And maybe this one has long legs too. So y'all get the idea, right? So it's just kind of fun. Crossing walk card. Okay, so there we go. Let me back out one more. Okay. So there we go. So that's day 41 in the book. And yeah, just draw some little birds. And if Janet will show, maybe she'll show her little monsters. Get your bird on. All right, guys. Well, it's noon. I'm going to go fix my chicken salad for the hubster. And I'll see y'all over at Janet's in about an hour. Oh, it got really dark there. It's because of the white paper. There we go. There we go. That shows up a little better. So let me go get the paint and ink off my hands and go fix some chicken salad. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. We did a lot of giveaways today, and we played in our art journal here a little bit. And did a couple things in here. Don't glue the pages together. We did a couple things in here, and a couple things in this one. And yeah, we played with our art by Marlene, gave some of these away. So if y'all missed anything, go back and watch. And we will see you on Wednesday. Oh, and we worked in the color. Well, I showed the color book, and we picked a color for June. June's color is going to be dark teal, and gave away May's art cards. So yeah, so I hope y'all had fun. And thank you guys for the super chat and super stickers and supporting the channel. And we will see you guys on Wednesday. And hi, B. Anybody else I miss? CB. Okay, guys. Bye bye.